going on, guys? Tony K, UGSM. I am coming to you guys today to talk about something. I've fallen down a rabbit hole here on TikTok of people talking about their experiences as being a pop-up vendor, craft fairs, farmers markets, things like that. And I thought I would share a couple tips that I have. Really, this is meant for beginners, so if you're a very experienced vendor, you may not find a lot of value in this. But let's talk about if you're new to the vendor world. And real quick, a qualification is that I've been doing this for over 5 years. I'm an artist. My wife is an artist. We make paintings and jewelries. We also do resell. So just tips that we want to give to people who are interested in that work. And these are tips that will really help you if you're thinking about getting into it or if you are just starting out. So 3 tips. Number 1 is just go do markets. Don't overthink it. Just sign up. I always tell people when they come up to the booth and they'll ask, is it hard to do this? Things like that. I always tell them the hardest part is getting to your first market. It's never going to get substantially easier, but the hardest step is always that first step, in my opinion. And what I mean is that you're never going to be fully prepared for your first market. There's going to be something, but you're going to learn a lot more through experience than through sitting on the sidelines and not trying at all. So just get to your first market. That's my number 1 suggestion. Number 2, absorb content. Absorb all the content you can from people online who are making videos about their experiences, about what they do, tips, tricks, whatever. You want to fall down as many rabbit holes as possible when it comes to being a vendor because you never know what you're going to learn. However, that comes with a little bit of an asterisk, and that is you can learn from those people. Do not compare yourself to those people. If you go and you find someone who's got 30 or 40 or 100,000 followers, 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 followers, whatever, they've got different experiences than you, especially if you're new. Like, comparing yourself to where someone else is, it's going to make it very hard for you to want to stay in this game. Learn, don't compare. And then this is my final tip, is for starting out, understand this is a cross-country, long-distance marathon. It's not a sprint. Your first couple of markets are not always going to be bangers. Hell, you're going to have markets that aren't great along the way regularly. Whether it's a high price, weather impact, low foot traffic, low sales, even with good foot traffic, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be something. But you have to understand this is a marathon. This isn't a short-term sprint. If it was a short-term sprint, that would, in theory, mean it's a little bit easier and more people do it, so on and so forth. Just stay the course. It's going to take you a while to find your footing. It's going to take you a while to find your comfort talking to strangers and trying to sell yourself and advertise yourself. And I still struggle with that today. I still struggle with aspects of this, learning how I want to maybe pivot a little bit, zig instead of zag. So I would just say, remember, first off, it's not a race, but if it was, it's a marathon, not a sprint. If you guys have any questions, anything that you want to discuss, feel free to let me know. If there's interest in this, I might make another video or two. I know these are kind of like just getting ready, starting ideas for vendors. I just want to help people because the number one thing that I love about being a vendor is the vendor community and watching people chase their goals, dreams, and passions. It's really fun to be there to watch that and to do it myself too. So, yeah, thank you guys so much and talk to you next time.